Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are in the world today. Welcome to League to the Past Randomizer Open League match here in the Tower of Hera Division. Today we got Danny Music and zeronicks of Amish Paradise going up against Zeitnix and LucienGreeth of Flute by Night. I am Captain 1977, joined in the booth today by Lana B. Lana, how you doing today?
Doing great. How about yourself?
Ah, fantastic. This is a match that's happening. We're doing a co-op in a miser. Um, we're gonna share some information between our runners, and all the enemies are gonna be shuffled around as well as the bosses of each dungeon. So it'll be pretty fun, pretty hectic. To see probably some pretty rude bosses and some easier dungeons. So we'll see.
And we're also joined today on tracking with Emerith and Spy, so thank you very much to them for doing that.
Yes, Spy pulling double duty here with the restream and the tracking. So thank you very much for that. Should be getting underway here in just a moment.
Everybody hoping for that helicopter. Gotta love it.
Oh yeah. We do also start with the boots here as well.
Just 20 bucks and a heart piece between the sanctuary and your house, respectively. Not much going on.
As usual, there's two starting locations, so you can have each runner starting in one of the two locations there. So let's see, one runner head to the bonk rocks here. Get some bombs there. Nice tier 1 tree pole there as well. We get 20 rupees off the tree pole.
Looked like a green pendant at Hera. Looked like a regular pendant at Eastern. I think it was a regular crystal at Desert, I want to say.
That looked like 5-6 crystal at Desert actually.
5-6 it is. All right.
Both runners saving it pretty from Uncle. Not much there going on. So we're gonna get a look at what's on the lumberjack ledge today. There's a sword in the drop down.
Just
And
300 bucks. Not much going on there.
I mean, they would take it if it was available, but it's hidden pretty well, so we're not gonna grab it.
Yeah, I don't think they're beating Naga for 300, that's for sure. Ah,
However,
a
that
thief's...
moon pearl.
Yeah, no kidding. And a thief stealing a bomb from Zeronicks, pretty rude.
We find. Oh, and fortunate death there from zeronicks. Given that he knocks a hug there.
He knocks his hurt. Green mail, I think that's 3 hearts of damage. It's not something you want to touch early on.
Sees Zeitnix heading up, doing some South Shore stuff here as well. As Lucien's gonna go ahead and do some Kakariko, looks like.
It looks like Zeronicks is gonna about face and go for a more typical play towards Kakariko right now.
Gonna look at the desert ledge as well and try to avoid some bombs.
Something we'd want if we could get it. Save some money, but eh.
Yeah.
There's a bow as well in Blindside.
Okay.
And a glove that I didn't see. Well, normally you'd be thinking, hey, let's go to Eastern Palace, but Enemizer, no lamp, so yeah, good luck with that.
Yeah, you don't want to do that early. Plus, there might not even be an Armos Knights in there, so you probably can't even defeat the boss right now.
Yeah, whatever a sword and a bow can take care of you can do, but even then it could be Vitreous, and you don't want to deal with that.
Not a lot going on in the well there today.
Zeronicks with the game knowledge, getting that rock with the free bomb.
There's our hammer on the bottle vendor, though.
Now, all runners have the money for the bottle vendor, so pretty much everybody will be told, hey, go buy this, you don't want to miss it.
And that is very early Dark World access, now that I think about it too, so yep.
Yep, that's Hype Cave. But first, I think, honestly, you want to clean up South Shore. Get any protection you can going into Dark World.
Back at Tavern's going to produce just 20 rupees today, so
I do
yeah.
love the protection that Grandma has on her house, though. Normally chickens, we got a couple of BMOs and some other stuff going on, so Grandma upgraded her security.
Definitely very well worth it. So Zeronicks looks like it's going to go ahead and run right to the Village of Outcasts here.
Well, the boss is readily available in Thieves Town. If it does end up being a crystal, ends up being something like Mothula, then you could pretty well easily do that right now.
Showing more of that game knowledge there, you bump into that tree and you get a full map. There is our Dark World map. You got a pendant at Turtle Rock today with the other 5-6 crystal being at Swamp.
Okay, so theoretically, Samaria is only needed for one room in Mire. Maybe Red Side GT.
Like we got something on the race game here. That's a nice rod.
That is excellent. In an Enemizer, you want that protection versus Trinex. You'll find that right now you just need a fire rod and suddenly you got your hammer and it's doable.
Wrong way. Guess I'll go mini Moldorm Cave.
See, Daddy is dropping into the back of Escape here. I've seen worse.
Easy checks, takes you a few seconds, pretty safe. Yeah, something tells me Zeronicks won't be touching that though.
No.
Speaking of Zeronicks, kind of noping out of that room saying, you could have that chest, we're good.
Yeah, and we're getting our first look at Hype Cave here on Lucien's side. We get a nice heart container. Single arrow, 10 more arrows, 50 rupees, and 10 more arrows. So
Well, hard containers appreciated, but everything else,
yeah.
And we're getting a look at the dam from Danny. It looks like another full hard container. That was Sankheart.
Nice. And the mini Moldorm Cave here for Zeitnix.
As Lucien buys some expensive bombs. Oh my gosh.
Double the price for the same amount, yep.
And Zeitnix is pausing, probably communication with Lucien, probably pendants, crystals, all that stuff.
Yeah.
300?
Arrows and not much else in mini Moldorm.
Well, 300 isn't so bad. A little early protection in case you need to go Zora, since that is in logic. Zeitnix getting chased down by some Igors. Thankfully, he got those boots.
Oh, Lionel, Bebos.
Quite the X-Red Cave, oh my gosh.
Ice Rod Cave's gonna produce just 20 bucks today, so see ya. Digging game taking a lot of digs today.
Well, you got your reward earlier. I think just trying to get some money back.
Ah, okay.
Think it was nothing.
Zeronicks trying to clear out thieves. Looks like might be heading in thieves down here in just a minute, but cleared out the village.
You got to get your big 20 from chess game. That's fine. Or bombs. It was bombs. That's right. Big 20 was like everywhere else.
There's our hook shot in the bombable hut.
Okay, though not logical, that is East Death Mountain. So that's looking a bit spicy right now, but we're going to take a look and see what's in Thieves Town. It didn't look like Saha had much going on behind the closet there. Oh, and a Master Sword in Thieves Town. Always a good pickup early. Oh, gets hugged by a basically what equates to a murder dactyl. If you find an enemy of equivalent stature in Dark World or Light World, so basically the birds are murder dactyls in the Dark World. It's evil. 3 hearts of damage. Ouch.
Getting bunny beam there, so can't dash. Y'all just do a screen transition, you'll be fine.
And so far, all enemies doing 1 to 2 hearts of damage in this area, so yeah, I can see why you just leave the room and come back. Ugh, evil shield. Alright, but we did get our sword out of the front floor of Thieves Town, so very worth it. Not even going to the back, probably Death Warped for a refill. But could be noping out for now.
We're gonna at least see what boss we have here. We could just run straight to the boss's room, and the boss will be there, so.
Well, not a lot of arrows, so a boss like Vitreous will be super annoying right now. But if it ends up being something like Mothula, then see ya, Moth. Oh.
Unless you run into a line all on the way to the back. Thanks, game.
That's a good guard there on the way back to Thieves Town, and a lesson that you gotta learn the hard way, unfortunately.
Zeitnix. Oh, he's got 1 heart left. He's fine.
He's fine. He's fine. It's worth
Ah!
it. Oh, get that heart!
There you go. Grab that other heart.
And not gonna look at the boss, going to see if we can dig deeper, but this could be a dangerous trip.
Daddy's gonna go ahead and do some fake flipper here. This is pretty dangerous in Enemizer.
Looks
You
like we
get
have,
hit.
we have an Armos Knights at Thieves Town, so yeah, not great with the gear we've got, or at least with the lack of arrows.
And you see Daddy did get hit there in the water, so your soft lock can save and quit.
Okay, we make it to the Thieves Town attic chest, and for our reward, a compass. Which tells us Armos Knights.
You do not have to bomb the floor.
Nope, even if blind spawns there, it's kind of considered an already there boss, so you don't need to worry about even doing the floor if it's blind.
Zeronicks. Down to 1 more Armos here. You just gotta hold out your sword. Armos will do the rest for you.
Now, pokes are equivalent to fighter sword damage, which against Armos Knights actually does a decent amount of damage. More than Master Sword. But he's doing the dash, which means it's equivalent to a Master Sword swing. It'd almost be better to just go ahead and just poke him.
Yeah. But there's our layup off of Armos.
That is a super good item. That is logical Death Mountain access. Lucien, though, coming in there with a full quiver of arrows and taking out Armos Knights in a fraction of the time. Also picks up that lamp.
If this was the case of one runner goes to the back, checks stuff back there, and the other one just goes right to the boss, so.
Oh, chat, you may mock the lamp, but in an Enemizer boss shuffle, that lamp is your best friend right now.
Absolutely.
Climbing up Death Mountain, you don't know what's in those dark caves. Not to mention, places like Dark Cross and Escape become a lot easier, safer to do.
There you go. This sword beat that Armos. That'll kill him pretty quick. See that?
Yep, if you come into an Armos Knights fight without a bow, come there with a Master Sword and full hearts, and just hit with the beams. It's 12 hits per Armos.
Oh, well, this pod basement. Oh my goodness. This is not friendly.
Oh my gosh. Okay, so we've got Danny and Pod, we've got Zeronicks and climbing the dangerous. This is why you want the lamp, chat.
Yeah.
This is why you want the lamp.
Yeah, see how important that lamp is. You tried to do that in the dark, yeah, you're not gonna make it. And then you're stuck there with the old man. And then, what can you do? Lucien headed to pod as well. Zeitnix scouting out Skull Woods here.
So oddly enough, you would think with all the fire bars that were in that climb, the room would be plenty lit, but no.
No.
But chat, you could pretty much see the way these co-ops work. You got on the left side of the screen, you have Danny Music with a nice amount of 7 hearts, and Zeronicks with 3 still. One person can find all the hearts.
Let's look into Paradox game. Hey, Zeronicks got a heart. Wow.
A 5th heart, 3 hundo. My gosh. A 6th heart, and the mitts.
Oh, the bits up here are huge. Allow you to do Dark Death Mountain here in one go.
I suspect it won't take long for Flute by Night to send one runner up there. Oh look, nice little blockade on the bridge here. Oh, 2 blockades.
The double times 2 dream. Here we go.
No cape, no blue cane. Good luck. Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't even know if you could bomb jump this. Will the game allow it?
Oh, we'll see.
I don't know if these spikes mess with bomb physics. They do not. You're good.
Alright. So he is... Okay, we're gonna do this in the dark.
Oh no, floating head, those will one-shot you at this point. And Lucien does not, or Danny does not have the upgraded sword, so... Yeah, there it is.
You pull the bug neck out of Hera, so worth.
Totally worth it.
Try to do a Hera pie here. Gets it done. Very nice.
Thank you very much to one of our trackers, Amorth, pointing out that flying enemies are the things which mess with the bomb physics.
Let's see. Okay. And we also pull flippers out of Hera, so that is both items out of Hera.
And a Gibdo giving Lucien a hug, throwing him down the ledge, and 3 hearts gone.
See which boss we have in Hera today.
Cold Stare. Almost King, doable.
It's not great in this arena, honestly. It's not fun.
Those floating limbs around the sides of the screen actually do damage.
So do those fireballs, though.
And Lucien gets his turn trying to go across the bridge. No, the spikes disagree.
And Danny says, I want to get that lamp. Give me that lamp. Teammate communicating, just go to the boss.
Get the sword, go to the boss. Sword, yeah, gotta get that.
Get this sword.
Sword in check 2, big key in check 4, straight to boss.
Honestly, you're better off using bombs here on Helma 2.
And we have Flute by Night getting the info on the mitts too. Oh, Lucien barely makes it across the bridge alive.
Yeah, watch out for that Beamos, though.
Beamos will take none of that sass. And Zeronicks in one-hit territory, gotta be careful.
Let's switch to that bow.
Only got 2 shots in, so... Ooh. There we go. Practically first try, well done. And Danny's saying hello to the Lionel on the near Thieves in Thieves Town. Okay, dungeon number 2 down. Green pendant acquired. And what was it? We got flippers out of Hera, so that is required.
And he picks up his lamp now from Thieves Town.
And as importantly, a crystal. And we're getting a better look at the dark room from Lucien here. Showing that Skull who's boss.
A big key in the basement.
Oh my gosh!
That skull is not letting them by. Alright, we're fine.
The Skull is one of the few enemies who, when it takes damage, doesn't actually bounce back. It comes more towards you. You gotta be very careful.
Well, half magic out of the big chest and pod.
That's pretty
nice.
worth. Yeah, I mean, you're gonna get that because you're gonna have to go back there for the big key anyway, so you're gonna dip to the right, get that big chest, get that half magic. Very, very, very good safety in an enemizer.
Really, the only safe way in pod here is to hammer jump and then take the top route to avoid those spikes.
Zeitnix getting bounced down by the enemy before getting that big chest. There, gets those important flippers. So over. What's that?
Oh, go ahead. I'm sorry.
I was just gonna say, regardless, pendant hero required, so good trip.
Yeah. There's the flute and Super Bunny Cave.
Okay, well, we still can't get into Mire with what we've got. But that is 2 easy checks.
Lucien getting bounced around. I'm gonna take Death Warp, get some health back. TR entrance requires ether today. Hopefully won't get to see that today. It's dependent. But we are gonna get a look at Hookshot Cave. And yep, fire bar.
Yeah, it could be worse. Maybe. Yeah, honestly, I prefer to see the fire bar than one of those yellow spiky things that go back and forth. Those are a pain in this area. And Zeitnix takes down Helmosaur King. Gonna get that green pendant.
Very nicely done. Found a book here at Hookshot Cave as well, and the powder.
These enemies just taking no sass from these runners, just like bonk. That's 2 Earths damage. Everybody's favorite cave, Spiral Cave. We got boots though, it's fine.
Taking any chances with the guards there. We're gonna make our way to the back of pod. Figure out which dungeon we have there. Or what boss we have there. Oh, Fairy, come back.
This is where you want to ether or bomb bust or something.
Yeah.
It's fine, he's got this. And confirmation from chat, it's Mothula. Not gonna have much of an issue here, but the spikes that are in pod function the same as the spikes that are in Mothula's room, so try not to hit him in the spikes.
Find a blue boomerang off the green pendant turn in, so very likely we don't see Daddy completing Hera here. Just getting those flippers.
Mothula is not being very cooperative. Have we seen a green pendant turn in yet?
Yep, it was blue boomerang.
Oh, that's right, okay. There we go, Moth down. Still a bit of a pain in the neck room because Moth was not cooperating. We get a bee in a bottle. That is our second bottle.
Is crystal number 2 there from Lucien as well? You're probably gonna head up to Mountain next to get his bounty of goods. Let's see where the Zero next wants to go next. Looks like it's gonna go.
Magic bat? No. Was there something on? No. Oh, the ice rod. Okay.
Oh, the ice rod was this game.
The more dungeons you go into and the more times you do not see Trinex, the better chance it has of appearing.
And we are getting Spike Cave check here for Zeitnix. He has a blue potion. And a cape, which helps. I didn't see the cape pick up.
I'm sure it was in the place of the cape. Oh no. Oh, it just makes it.
Just $20 though.
There's
the
the cape. Okay, so surprised we did not see a magic bat check though while we were in the area.
Zero next headed over to the mire. There's a third sword. And 5 rupees. Yep.
Did we get a mire check?
I don't know if we've seen a mire check.
Ah, thanks, chat, pointing out that we did see magic bat. Thank you.
Blue activation for Zeitnix. Where he decides to go next.
You know, desert seems like a good play right now, which is exactly what Zeronicks is doing.
The kid giving us 100 rupees today.
Kiddo's been saving up that allowance. Well done.
Next play is in the Desert Palace here with that book. It's fully completable here, so why not?
That's assuming we can do the boss, which at this point we could pretty much do everything but Trinex.
And Cold Stare, yes.
Oh yeah, Cold Stare, need Bombos or Fire Rod.
Look at the torch item. That is just the map on the torch. We do not need that. We are not even boots locked, but we have sturdy boots. Come on.
Well, that's a fun room. Okay, we got Zeitnix following close behind Zeronicks.
That's too many nicks.
Or not enough. Dun dun dun.
And try to get that Herapod there to spin speed. There we go.
And we're gonna get our first Zora area check as well. And Lucien getting the flippers. And the mirror and desert, that is important. That is a theoretical, fully completable Swamp Palace.
Is our big key. Still looking for that compass. Give us the information. And blue mail on Zora Latch. We are definitely grabbing that.
Okay, and are we a scamfish today? Chances are good.
No.
That's okay. That's okay. That's Ice Palace. That's good.
Yeah.
And apparently we need Quake for Meyer. So we're gonna find Fire Rod in Ice Palace, right? That's how this works. Is that the meme nowadays?
That's what I hear.
And or Samaria?
Why not both?
True, there is a small chance. Getting close to seeing that desert boss. I did not catch who it is if we know. Oh, silvers from Man Under Bridge. That is not bad. Okay, moment of truth. What do we got? It's an unbeatable boss. See ya, desert.
Yeah. about to get that same information there. Apparently, the compass is on the boss today because if they had a compass, they would have looked in and be like, no.
We've got most of what we need to make Trinex easy. We got Tempered, Ice Rod. We just don't have a Fire Rod. Rude game. But Fire Rod could be locked in Swamp Palace at this point, which is locked by Desert.
And we're going to find out after Bombo's tablet here.
After this quick mirror break. Brought to you by Bombo's tablet. Okay, they're about to get the good news about Meyer Shed and its stick of pokey tempered thing. I don't know. We get a mushroom off of Bombo's tablet. That's pretty cool.
Ooh. Chomped.
Yep. And, oh, using that fairy, that's unfortunate. At this point, it's not super bad, but it's good to have a fairy like on the GT climb.
One more check over here we can do now. Checkerboard Cave. Just $20 in checkerboard.
Oh, Lucien falling before getting the powder. But everybody pretty much has, so nothing new.
Just bombs off the mushroom.
Okay, there is no dip into swamp yet. So Amish Paradise needs their first look into Pod, and looks like we're getting our first play to Swamp by Flew by Night with Zeitnix.
Like Zeronicks is gonna go get that Bombos and that blue mail. Always good to have that Bombos in tow in case you run into a cold stare.
Okay, new checks from Zeitnix on the Flew by Night side. Just a quick reminder as well, don't forget, give these runners a follow. Links are in chat, they're putting on a fantastic show. And while you're at it, follow my buddy, Captain1977. And also, shoot a follow to our wonderful trackers, Amaranth and Spy. Links are also in chat.
Be sure to follow Lana too, she's wonderful.
Aww.
And headed to the desert now to go grab his mirror.
Okay, we got both runners from Amish Paradise having those silvers, but we do not have anybody from Flew by Night checking Zora yet. But Zeitnix is in position to do so after Swamp. Just head to the right mirror and you're good to go.
Yeah, it looks like diver down is not possible today for the left side swap play at least. With that fire bar there.
Well, good to find out the news before you flood it. In an enemizer, it's almost just more worth assuming you cannot diver down, just to be safe.
Looks like we're getting a Hyrule Castle play here from Lucien.
Well, we have not seen this from either team, and with so far Zeitnix not finding anything in Swamp, it's a valid play. Only other place I would think of going ahead of this maybe Ice Palace?
They
Or
have not been to Zora yet for that Pompo, so
exactly, or to Man on a Bridge for the Silvers. Oh, we got a map. We could have the map compass Dream on left side.
there it
Yes,
is.
we are the Dream.
We got Vitreous here in Swamp.
And no silvers, but you got a cape. No magic.
No magic, but, you know.
It's fine.
Played a little aggressive with the moth here.
Okay, we're gonna get Amish Paradise going straight to the back. At this point, we know left side is... Well, no, we're not. We're going left. Gonna get that compass map Dream on left side.
Yep, it looks like he was gonna start to dive her down, but then realize, what if I can't?
Exactly. It's just best to just do it the intended way.
Yeah.
The usual anti-fairy blocking your path.
There's the big key.
Which we do know has an item.
Yep, that is a guaranteed item, so go ahead
Hold
and check it.
left. Hold left. You didn't.
Yep,
You didn't hold left.
he didn't hold left. So Danny's back in Eastern Palace here as well.
Captain Zeitnix didn't hold left.
Yeah, you gotta hold left there. There's 10 arrows in the big chest.
Oh my gosh, 2 more chances for Swamp to be useful. And at this point, we're giving Lucien no reason to come to Swamp Palace. May as well just go straight to Ice.
Looks like might get some North Dark World checks here from Lucien. Maybe even Swift Chain.
Another shield. Evil. There's our Ice Rod hiding out in the Eastern Palace, or a Fire Rod hiding out in Eastern Palace, found by Danny Music.
That is a really good find because that's a pendant dungeon, and when you go to a pendant dungeon, compass, Eastern Palace has just blind today.
So at this point, these runners are theoretically just looking for... What? Samaria. Yeah.
Swamp not producing anything today. There's a
No.
fourth sword though at Hammer Pegs.
So, if you're a Flute by Night fan, you want Samaria to show up here soon. But the issue with that is that that pushes you further off from Eastern Palace.
Good game. You're probably gonna. Oh, yeah, he's going to Skullwoods next.
And if you're Amish Paradise at this point, you just start bum rushing dungeons that you can beat, theoretically. Because if Samaria's sitting in Overworld, you just start getting that knocked out of the way as soon as you're caught up on crystals.
Is Zeronicks remembers to hold left here? Nope.
Stream Turner from Zeitnix. I don't know if we've seen this yet. Or gets to screen transition though. Just blueberries.
So, Daddy gonna do some dungeon cleanup here, and Zeitnix is making the play over to Zora here. Gonna get that blue mail info and the bombos.
Skipping out on those silvers so far though.
I would not be surprised to see him do a Ice Palace dip right after Zora here.
And Vitreous going down super quick for a Zeronicks with those silvers.
Just an Arctator on the purple chest.
Ice Palace, Meyer. Do we have anything else overworld-wise?
I mean, just like Graveyard Ledge, I guess that's about it.
I thought that had butter. No, wait, that was hammer pegs. Yeah, I think Graveyard Ledge and maybe King's Tomb is what we have left overworld-wise.
Now try next in a smaller room. It's not that easy, really. Zeronicks can go finish up Pod. And Zeitnix going to Hobo here. Gonna get those silver arrows.
And from Trinex and Desert, we get a compass.
Yep.
Why is it that in boss shuffle, compasses get put on bosses most of the time? That's just evil. You give compasses uses and the game's like, I'm sorry. Okay, Zeitnix does get those silvers though, so it gets to pass that info along to Lucien.
There should be a quick clear here for Lucien. Just straight to the back and defeat Vitreous.
And that's your favorite Swamp Palace, your 2.5 minute dungeon. Well, maybe 3 minutes since we can't actually dive her down.
Of course, and there is the Ice Palace blade from Zeitnix with that bombos.
Doesn't even try and get rid of that shield though.
I like the play itself, but our view from the commentary booths is no, just go to Eastern, get that fire rod. But yep. But if the cave's in here, that's really good for Blue by Night as well. But Amish Paradise, have a feeling they're going to be making the ice play here pretty soon as well. Also, Lucien about to take on Vitreous got knowledge of the silver arrows and said, "Well, thanks." Second ice palace here. There's the cane.
Okay, that is no mode for us, but Flute by Night still missing that Fire Rod from Eastern.
And it's in a really good spot too. Now you can icebreaker.
Not wrong. Alright, well, as soon as Amish Paradise sends somebody into Ice Palace, which is pretty inevitable at this point, that is good for them. Okay, chat, we've seen one helicopter. What are we going to get from Skull? Have we seen this check yet?
Nope. Danny, the only one with the fire rod right now, so we're.
Oh yeah, but you don't need a Fire Rod to get to the boss. I don't know.
Details. Oh, nice dead rocks. Just Arbos.
Okay, this fight could also get a bit strange. Armos Knights like to clip, but with one arrow shot each, yeah, it's fine.
Floor moving, you're trying to shoot your arrow straight, and you kind of get moved out to the side sometimes.
There we go. So, our two accessible pendant dungeons that both have progression. Evil.
Head check, just couch cash. Move along. Any Prairie is not being nice.
You've got powder, use it! There you go. Oh, never mind. Well, you could fake powder, you got Samaria.
Hopefully it's not a boss that requires magic here. That's just well done.
It's fine.
Bounce around there in the enraged base. Takes him down, however.
Okay, well, I guess we're also missing Quake from Blue by Night side, so they still have a Fire Rod and a Quake to get.
Where was the Quake at?
I don't know. It appeared on the tracker at one point. I was like, I missed it.
So, yep, that's Caden, unfortunately, going to take him farther away from. Well, Zeitnix going to go ahead and take on Pod here.
Which is good. If you do Pod and you mirror, you're in good shape.
Was Quake also at Eastern Palace? Cannonball Room in Eastern Palace, okay. Thanks, chat. Shout Star Trackers again, Amaranth and Spy for keeping all the information straight.
We appreciate it. Talking is hard sometimes, but tracking is harder. You're amazing.
Danny, go in the Ice Palace here. Gonna be in go mode here in just a minute or so. See Zeronicks picking up that fire rod and Quake out of Eastern Palace.
And Zeronicks about to find out they're in no mode.
Yep. Okay, we're gonna see a dip Meyer here, but you're gonna see a pretty quick save it quit, I think, after you get the key.
I think you're not even going to see it. Yeah, it looks like we're just doing try and X at this point. And go mode in 3, 2, 1. That is go mode for Amish Paradise at about 55:32.
Eastern Palace not having not just one but two items needed for go mode.
Rude, rude. Those darn anti-fairies, they just keep coming. Alright, Zeronicks picks up that desert crystal, probably going straight from here to Ice Palace. Unless you just do Skull, then Ice, that's fine too.
Straight to Ice Palace. Getting the good news that the cane is before the icebreaker room, so you get icebreaker.
That poor Moldorm.
Yeah, he didn't stand a chance, did he? Where is Lucien going next? We'll get some North Dark World checks here.
Not gonna quite find what they're looking for, unfortunately. with your last 2 go mode items in an pendant Eastern Palace.
He's pulled out the mirror.
Yeah, this is gonna be the ice play. Or the Eastern play, I should say. That double fire bar and fire snake room, that's special.
Okay. Zeitnix into Eastern Palace here, so there's not much left for them to go ahead and check, so this is a good play here.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure this is the last of the overworld checks from Lucien, so regardless, Lucien's probably going to follow Zeitnix into Eastern Palace.
There's the Quake.
Oh good, did not leave. I could easily see going to Maya right now.
Yeah, that could have been extra spicy there, but
Oh, they don't have Grumpy Fish done, okay. No red mail from Grumpy Fish, that's about it there.
there is go mode for Zeitnix, and
And Lucien's fluting to 5.
yep, right away.
Or to 4, that works too. Lucien, where are you going?
Taking the scenic route up here.
Silvers.
Silvers, okay, that makes sense. This point might not be worth it, but we're gonna go ahead and grab him anyway. Food by nice guy, a little catching up to do here. So number 6 there from Danny. Zeronicks headed into crystal number 5 or 6 for them. Still gonna finish up Skull Woods.
Getting some info for Danny though, trying to get that big key knowledge. And we got Trinex down for Zeitnix. Get
number 5.
Yeah. Getting that handy dandy compass to tell you that, hey, the boss is Trinex.
Oh, Lucien mirrored out before getting the fire rod. Oh no. More time lost.
Unfortunate, but really like a 20-second, 30-second time loss. Not horrible.
And Mine are two just full of popos today, so it's not really a concern there.
Not a huge threat.
Still had to find that big key in Misery Miner.
That room's a little more threatening. Normally you don't want to be in the same spot as your partner in running these, but right now it's fine.
They're doing the same exact thing, looking for that big key here. Mine's pretty linear. Not really much you can do about it. So, okay, here we go. Danny's gonna go ahead and check the lobby, and Zeronicks gonna check the firelock side here. There's a small key in the lobby.
It's vanilla.
It's a vanilla big key. And turns right around, Danny just says, okay.
Fine, I'll turn around. Simultaneous cutscene chess going on Amish Paradise's side. And Lucien feeling a little left out, doing one of his own. I like that, Spy Weaver. I like that.
Well, the only boss we haven't really seen yet, I think it's just Cold Stare. Had a little mix of every other boss.
Hold stare at Troll Dorm 2, anybody? Good point from chat. From our tracker. I haven't seen Blind either. Or Argus, come to think of it. So we haven't seen Argus,
Yep.
Hold Stare, or Blind. I'm sorry, Argus.
And speaking of Argus, there he is. There's the Argus. Puffs look a little green today, though.
Looking a little bit green around the puffs.
I think there was a blind in the back of Eastern Palace. I don't know. I didn't see it. Haha. Get wrecked.
Right, chat.
There's crystal number 6 there for Zeronicks.
Okay, chat. I think it's about time to play a game, Captain. What do you think?
Ooh, I love games. Let's play games.
Okay. You tell them the rules. You can do this.
It's a game where we play Guess the Ganon Tower Big Key. There, what's it? Let me count. 22 locations where that GT Big Key might be. Get your guesses in the chat. You could win my infinite respect.
Along with mine. And a free lifetime supply of randomizer seeds brought to you by ALTTPR.com.
What do you think today?
I'm going with a 6. I think I'm going low. How about you?
Good old 14. Never done me wrong in the past. Except when it has. Of course, chat wants to see the ice boss. Because, you know, chat.
Chat. We love you, chat.
Picking up that big key now as well. And Meyer, both members of Blue by Night, still gonna clear out Skullwoods here as well.
Yeah, Skullwoods to clean up, but otherwise we'll be joining into GT pretty quickly, not too far behind Zeronicks, I think. But of course, the advantage for Amish Paradise is Zeronicks is going to have all that knowledge from Danny Music.
Last second guesses, get him in chat now.
Do it. You have until we enter GT in about like 8 seconds. Okay, that's it, chat. You've had enough time.
Number one, we have bombs on the torch and many anti-fairies in that room. Scary.
Okay, Zeronicks picking up crystal number 7, joining Danny in GT pretty quick.
Number 2, small key. Number 3, 20 rupees. Number 4, small key. Number 5, bombs. And we're going little back to the right here.
Really? Going with this strategy. Oh, red 6.
6 and 7 both being 20 rupees. Headed over to the compass room.
Doing compass or doing top? No, never mind.
No.
Honestly, tile room would not be the worst choice right now.
Allow your partner to catch up a bit, maybe. And if it's just there, you're good to go.
Exactly. If it's there, you just saved your partner from having to check 21 other checks.
And no compass room key today, so we're gonna have to go back to the left.
And Zeitnix picking up crystal number 7 for Flute by Night. Uh-oh, Zeronicks using that last key.
Uh-oh.
Oh, that's not good. Does not pick up enough keys. I think there were 2 or 3 inside. Yeah, why wouldn't you pick all those up? My gosh.
Yeah, there were at least 2 keys in Selfless room, so yeah, you're gonna need those. And we're getting some interesting information here in chat, saying because of the key layout, it's a tile room. Oh, no, there it is, random room.
Rando gonna rando. Probably means the small key is in tower, most likely.
Lucien picks up his 7th crystal. Zeitnix gonna go ahead and start the climb into GT.
Well, that's a lovely room. See a lovely room.
Just gotta be careful. Oh, gets grabbed by a wall master there. Oh boy.
It's fine.
Zeronicks about to pick up their big key. As Zeitnix enters Ganon's tower.
Zeitnix, I think, gonna get locked out from right side immediately. Don't think there was a small key here.
There was not. Nope.
Starting price is 10 arrows. Nice. Okay, Zeitnix is making the right call, continuing on to the left. As both runners from Amish Paradise are on the climb.
And we got a second Helma Star key in here in Land Mode 2. So Helma 2. And one of the laggiest fights you're ever gonna see because of that fireball shooter.
Oh, so just about everything but Trimax and Argus could be on land mode, or Troll Dorm 2. And Armos Knights, I guess they can't be there either. But we already saw 2 of those anyway, I think.
Let's find that big key here.
With Lucien right behind.
Zeronicks taking down Helmasaur as well. We're headed on to the Torches room here in GT. that is a friendly torch as well. Usually you see like a fire bar there and it just ruins your day.
Love it when you can just run through that room.
Let's see what bothers me. There's a cold stare.
Old Stare likes to appear at this fight. I love it.
Ugh, gets knocked off though. This is where you gotta start watching your magic. You might want to think about using that Bombos medallion here. There you go. Puff down. 2 puffs down. Nope. And there goes the third one.
Both runners from Amish Paradise really close to each other. Really, same for Blue by Night. They're not far away.
Good use of the cape there. Oh, it's Aga 2 and Aga 2. Wow, how vanilla. Oh, wait, that's always vanilla. Okay, never mind.
Good triple.
Nice triple there. One more should do it here. Oh. There goes Aga 2 for Danny. Zeronicks having a little tougher time here.
Good double, though, in that hard position.
Down goes Aga 2 for Zeronicks. Getting a favorable position there to go ahead and just spam your sword in the cannon there. Get him in the base very quickly.
And not far behind, Zeronicks pushes to the final phase as well.
It's always a good idea to come up here with potions in hand, because you never know what boss you're gonna find, and you might use up all your magic, so save your potions, kids. Alright, 3 arrows in. Final arrow to get it, and that will do it for Danny.
You know the drill, chat. Get your GGs in. And get more GGs in.
More GGs, please.
Okay, and we have Danny. Oh, sorry, go ahead.
Oh, yep, and Danny Music, Zeronicks finishing first, second overall, 123.30, 123.41, so 11 seconds apart. Very nice sync there from Amish Paradise.
Good job to them. GG's. And really not far behind them, on Aga 2, we have both runners from Flute by Night. So really, it was that play in the Eastern Palace that saved Amish Paradise's race here almost.
Keep down for Zeitnix. Aga 2 down for Lucien.
Should we just wait until all 4 runners are done to get everybody in?
Careful. That red potion there. Let's have a green one as well. Man,
It's fine.
both ones into phase 3 here now. Nice torch clips there from Zeitnix.
Lucien got it as well.
There is the final arrow for Zeitnix. We need some more GGs to chat.
Lucien
both-
does it as well. Holy moly.
Get your GGs to chat for Flute by Night as well. And we're gonna bring our runners in here for our interview. We are joined by everybody. GGs, guys.
GG's.
GG.
That poor Eastern Palace play that Amish Paradise did before you guys, huh? Well, that was unfortunate, but having 2 items in there that she needed, that was, yeah.
Yeah, I'm kind of kicking myself for that one, but it is what it is.
I was 50-50 about doing that versus doing caneless ice, but I figured that it would be better to hedge against the other team potentially doing an early Eastern play, and we were still looking for a lot at the time that I finished pod, so I just mirrored and did it.
That was pretty close to the last location for us, going to Eastern.
Oh, you did pod very early, Lucien, and then I put it off really late because of that. And so when I went, I ended up doing Eastern, finding the things, but I did it like almost last thing.
I believe when you went into pod first, you did not have the mirror, so Eastern not really a good choice there, so.
Exactly, that was my thought process.
Yeah, that's right.
Totally reasonable.
But yeah, we needed that book to get the mirror out of the desert. Then
So
But-
2 parts made me chuckle a bit. So what do y'all think about the little bridge in pod and also that little Lionel in Thieves Town, just ready for a hug?
The pod one is more obnoxious because that's more of a chore to get back to.
That Lionel sure did get a hug.
Yeah, I hugged it.
I hugged it too. It didn't kill me.
I
Like,
did too.
all right.
Everybody gave the Lionel a hug, and that bridge was like, okay, do we cross? No flying enemies. Do we hammer you up? Okay, so confused.
Yeah, hammer jump was the correct place there, I think.
Yeah, so that's what I did the first time around. I didn't have, when I went to pod, I didn't have the lamp, so I wanted to check the back, and I also didn't have the big key. Then I saw the spike there. I think I took a hit to the spike twice, wasn't able to figure out how to damage boost to get around it, so then I just hammer jumped, and then I found the big key in the bottom chest of the dark maze, so I was able to get that all right, but then in the process, I had bumped my sword into one of the floating skull enemies from Turtle Rock, so I'm like, oh, okay, well, I know this is there now. I want to go back and check the big chest, but don't want to hit this guy, so I kept on, like, trying to spin slash and figure out where he was. I fired, like, an ice rod shot at some point. Eventually just decided to go for it, and then took a death to that skull, and I'm like, alright, well, Nick already found the lamp, so I'm gonna go peace out of pod for now, and come back later, and in the meantime, go to Thieves Town and get the sword and hookshot and good stuff that Nick found.
Yeah, I ended up taking a death on that spike at least once. I came close to dying twice.
You just have to find the cape first, guys.
At the
Yeah,
gate the
what
second
was that?
time I went in.
I'm just joking, obviously.
Or the blue cane that nobody found.
It was on the shovel.
Yay.
The credits told us that you could dig it up. Never found the shovel.
Yeah, where's the
There we go.
shovel?
Who only knows?
Actually, it has to pretty much be in GT at this point. I think y'all full cleared everything except Meyer and GT.
My guess is that either.
Didn't touch Turtle Rock though.
That's true.
Yeah, my guess is based on my tracker. I'm thinking either might have been vanilla in the seed.
We did see a Spike Cape play. It wasn't there, so.
No, Zeitnix, I think you did Spike Cave, didn't you?
I did.
I did Spike Cave as well.
I mean, you got the cape and Super Bunny. How you might as well go ahead and do it. So.
Exactly.
Yep. We got a match next weekend, Saturday. I think it's noon also. It's gonna be myself and Zeitnix versus. I want to say who's gonna be on your team.
Zeronicks and Dapper Wormman.
There we go.
Yep.
And you guys have already locked up the division though, so just gonna play it out, see what happens. But yeah, good luck to you guys in the playoffs coming up.
Appreciate it.
Thank you.
Absolutely. Yeah. Good luck.
Yep, good luck.
I think that's gonna about do it for us. Any last words, from the runners?
GG's to everyone. Is not a whole lot of Enemizer hijinks, all things considered, except for that pod bridge and that stealth lino.
The Trinex and Desert.
Yeah, trying to extend Desert was a bit of annoyance, but like there weren't like any like death room. I don't know exactly how to describe it. There's like sometimes in MIG these rooms are just tailor-made to ruin your day.
There's a big lack of the rollers on every screen, like most Enemizers. So that'll probably be next week.
Yes.
Thanks.
Hey, I gotta do it too.
Yeah.
Sounds like a problem for all y'all, not me.
Yeah, you're done for the league, so yep. All right, thanks guys. Have a good day, everyone. Lonnie, you want to close this out here?
Well, sure, absolutely. Just thank you to everybody involved with the restream today. Thank you to Spy for doing the restream as well as the tracking. Amber, thank you for the tracking as well. And as always, thank you so much to my buddy Cap, the 1977, joining me on comms. Otherwise, just everybody follow the ALTTPR League channels for more races, speed gaming channels for more races related to the league racing going on. But otherwise, everybody have a fantastic day. Thank you so much, and have a good one.
Have a good day.